Hi beautiful gems, welcome back to my channel. This is the Solstice Gem. So today we're doing a pick a card reading and we're looking into why are people so attracted to you? So what makes you sexy, what makes you attractive? This is going to be kind of generally for just generally what people find attractive about you. Although if you do have a specific person in mind, then you can keep them in mind while we're doing the reading. And also at the end of each of the piles, at the end of each of the readings, if you do have a specific person that you're wondering what they find attractive about you, we're also going to pull some little messages from them, from this bucket of messages, whatever basket of messages, so that you can kind of understand where they're at right now or how they're feeling about you or any details that you need to know just for extra confirmation messages. But if you don't have anyone in mind, then obviously you can just ignore that message at the end. So yeah, I hope this reading resonates with you. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, I offer one-on-one Zoom call readings where you can ask me as many questions as you would like, or pre-recorded video readings. So you can check out the links to that below. And let's get into your piles. We have 3 piles to choose from today. We have 1, 2, and 3. So go ahead and tune into your intuition. Choose the pile that feels the best for you. And whenever you're ready, I left the timestamps in the description box below, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this turquoise tower, this is going to be your reading, and we're looking into why are people so attracted to you. So this is attracted to you, whatever wants to come through, but we're looking for physical attributes, obviously, personality traits, your energy, your aura, overall, just what makes you attractive. And you could be thinking about a specific person that you're wondering about, or this could just be like people in general, the world at large, like what are people drawn to you for? And then, so we have your oracle cards here. We're going to be pulling some tarot. We're also going to be pulling some physical characteristics from my deck to see what physical characteristics makes you attractive, and then some personality traits as well. So, and then at the end of the message, if you are thinking about somebody specific, then we're going to be pulling some messages from that person to see what they want to tell you, how they're feeling, just a little to close off the reading. Okay, so what makes you attractive? Why are people so attracted to you, pile 1? Okay, so we have flattery. We have Cancer, the doula. We have the Lovers, okay. And we have humility. Okay, right away I'm getting that this is like a lot of people romantically who are attracted to you, or maybe you're asking about a romantic person, or you're asking specifically like what do people who you're romantically or sexually interested in find attractive about you, because you can be attractive to just people in general, to same-sex people at your job, not sexually, but I just feel like there's a strong focus here on what makes you attractive more romantically, and or this is an energy coming through where this is the types of people that are coming through in this reading about what they find attractive about you. Okay, people as far as romance, love, sex is concerned, okay? So I feel like these types of people who are sexually attracted to you, definitely very sexually attracted to you, view you as some sort of a soulmate, some sort of a lover, so view you as somebody that they would want to either be in a relationship with or come together with romantically and sexually. Okay, there's a lot of physical attraction here. There's also something about duality here. We have flattery, and then we have these 2 people. This is actually Gemini. What is that? Venus and Gemini, yeah. And then the Lovers is Gemini energy. So you could be a Gemini or have strong Gemini energy. Okay, this is somebody who's very dualistic. Okay, so I just feel like you have different sides to you, like different personalities. Okay, but it's just like something that I feel like it makes you interesting. So what people find attractive about you is that you're very interesting, and you have a lot of different sides to you and different perspectives that you share. You have maybe differing opinions. You're just not same old type of person. You're very interesting, okay? You're very intriguing. And particularly in romantic relationships, this is something people are really drawn to you romantically, okay? I also feel like with this Cancer energy, you tend to be more of like a nurturer, or like a very understanding, loving, compassionate person, right? Like somebody who's very protective and just very emotionally supportive. And this is something that is people are really drawn to you because of this. Yeah, there is this like opposition to you too. Like you have like several, or at least two different sides to you, but like several different sides and faces to you that makes you kind of unpredictable, makes you like not boring. I feel like you're very interesting. You keep people on their toes. You're not, yeah, you're just very unpredictable. You're surprising, like you surprise people. So maybe like upon meeting you, people have a certain impression of you, okay? But then upon getting to know you deeper, perhaps more intimately, they see this other side to you. And it's kind of opposite of like what you showed. And it's not like you being fake or anything. It's just you have layers, right? You're like an onion. And every time, with every meeting, they get to know a different side to you, or like a depth to you, because we have this Cancer energy too. So this is deeply emotional, like a deep emotional feeling person. You're very intuitive, very psychic perhaps. And so there's just always like layers to you that they get to unravel. And this is what makes you so interesting. We also have this humility energy here. So I just don't think that you're boastful. I don't think that you're like attention seeking. Although I do feel like you get a lot of attention, I don't think that you like, you're not like trying to be like soaking up all the air in the room, which there's nothing wrong with that. People who are like that, that's more Leo energy. That's fine. But I just feel like are a little bit more subtle. You kind of are more quiet, I feel, even shy. Like even you come off a little bit shy and introverted with this Cancer energy, like kind of in your shell. But once you are involved with people one-on-one, you start to show these different sides to you. And you're very modest, you're very humble. Okay, I definitely do sense like a more calm energy to you. Let's pull some tarot cards. So what makes pile 1 so attractive? Why are people attracted to pile 1? The Chariot, more Cancer. Okay, the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles, Strength, and the Three of Wands. So there is this Leo energy coming out, but it's kind of subtle because the Strength card is this energy of like you have this like gentle leadership to you, this quiet strength, this resilience, this inner beauty and outer beauty. So I do feel that the reason why people are so drawn to you is because you do have a lot of external beauty. Like I feel like physically you're very beautiful. You can have a really strong body as well, just very toned, muscular, sturdy. I don't know. So I do feel like you have a lot of physical attractiveness, okay? And we'll look into specifically like what that is in a little bit. But I'm getting that you also have this inner strength about you, and you're not boastful about it. Like you kind of tame it, it's like you almost like tame that fire inside of you though. Like you tame this sexual energy that you have, this sexual nature that you have. You're very selective, I think, of who you share this part of yourself with. I do feel that you share that other side to you, which could be a little bit more frisky, more, adventurous, more freaky even. Like you only share that with particular people, like just certain romantic partners that you feel like this connection with. Where you feel emotionally safe. So I think emotional safety is very important to you. So you don't come across to me as like somebody who just like has casual sex or, just plays around or anything like that. I feel like you're somebody who really values relationships, really values connection, values being understood, being seen, just being kind of emotionally like I was gonna say supportive of your partner, but just like having like that feeling of emotional security with another person, you know, being committed to someone. I just feel like that's something that really that's what you value. And this is what people find attractive about you. I feel like you're a little bit harder to get because of that. It's like you're not easy to tame. You're not easy to crack open. I do get this energy where you're hard to like understand. Okay, there's like a mystery to you here. Venus in Gemini, I also get that a lot of you are funny. Like you have a really good sense of humor. You're really witty. You have a quick mind, a really sharp mind. And actually Venus is the energy of love, like what people love romantically, right? So I particularly feel like for you, they love your mind. Like they love the way your mind works. Maybe there is this like, you can see multiple perspectives. So when people have a conversation with you, they're able to see that you're not just like this one-sided tunnel visioned person, but you're very open-minded. You can see their point of view, their point of view, their point of view. You're very flexible and adaptable in your thinking as well. You're not like stuck on certain ideas and beliefs and opinions. You're very like mutable, right? That's Gemini energy. You're very relatable too. You're very personal. You're easy to talk to. I feel like conversationally, people are really attracted to like the way that you converse, the way that you have conversations. The way you express yourself, the way you talk. There's also this childlike energy to you with the Page of Pentacles. So you're just like this ever curious person, you know, infatuated with maybe fantastical things or fairies or the dream world, or maybe you have like a hobby or something that is very creative or very magical feeling. This is something that's really attractive, is your more childlike energy. But then there's also this like sexy, okay, so there's this child here, or maybe the fact that you have a child, maybe for some of you who are mothers, or even fathers and you have a child, this is something that they find really attractive about you, is maybe like how you parent. Yeah, but there's also this like sexy seductive energy. Like if you look at her on this card, I feel like there's like you're kind of hard to access. You don't chase. I don't get this energy that you chase or you pursue things. For a lot of you, I'm getting you are a woman, or you're really in your feminine energy, and this is really attractive, like you being in your feminine energy. I do feel like you attract people to you. You don't pursue, you don't chase them. You're very humble. You're very like kind of like content and satisfied with who you are, with where you're at in your life, and you draw things to you from your energy, from your sex appeal, from your strength, from your just confidence. Your confidence is really attractive. And I also feel like with the Page of Pentacles, like you spend a lot of time on your own hobbies. You spend a lot of time just like pursuing, if you pursue anything, I think it's your curiosities and new things that you want to learn. I feel like you could pick up a lot of new hobbies or learn things or try new things. Like you like to really indulge in new experiences, new life experiences, and you keep yourself satisfied and content with that. And I feel like other people notice this about you, that you're just so content like with your life, with what you're doing. You're really happy, you have a lot of passions, a lot of projects going on, and always trying new things. And you're not like desperate for attention. You're not desperate for companionship or anything like that. You're just kind of like living your free life, you know? Yeah, with this chariot energy with like the horse there, just like representing this freedom. I do feel like a lot of people like flatter you. So I do feel like you get a lot of compliments, pile one. People, you know, telling you all of the things that I mentioned here, and then probably more things, just kind of telling you about, you know, why you're so great, or you look so beautiful, or like just genuinely like giving you compliments. And, you know, a lot of times like you're just flattered. You're just kind of like, wow, like thank you. Like that's so nice for you to say, and you're just totally like unexpected. But I just feel like you do receive a lot of flattering comments, okay, and compliments from just regular people in your normal neighborhood surroundings, whatever it is that you do. The Three of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like you have broken some hearts here. I do feel like you have a lot of options. Okay, or you generally tend to be the type of person who has a lot of options in love and in the people that you can date. And people do pursue you. I really do feel that. The Chariot. I feel like this is like somebody who pursues you because of your loving, nurturing, soft, gentle nature. Like that's what makes you really, really attractive, or this particular person. I do feel like there is somebody in particular for pile 1 here with this Lovers, the Chariot energy here, but somebody really, they just love that you're a good listener, that you're, receptive. Also, I feel like a lot of you are more introverted. This is also something that makes you sexy, intuitive, just very comforting. You're very comforting for people. You're emotionally deep. You have depth. And you're also very family oriented, I feel. With this Page of Pentacles here, with Cancer energy. Like, if family's important to you, maybe you want to have a family, you want to have kids, like you want to be a mother, a nurturer, you want to create your little safe haven with your family. Like, you just give me that, like, very nostalgic, homey, cozy vibes where, like, you'd be a good house. That sounds so bad, like a housewife, but like you'd be a good wife, if you're a woman, like you'd be a good, like you would take care of, the kids, and you would cook delicious meals, and you would be the safe space, and you have like cozy energy, very motherly, very nurturing, very like you'd be a great wife. And I think this is what people see about you. Like, I don't necessarily see that they look at you and they're like, oh, I want to bang her, or like I want to, it's like these very more whatever category you want to put that into. It's more like, oh my God, I want to wife them up. Like, I want to be with them. Like, I want to be in a relationship with that person. Not to say that there isn't physical attraction, but it's impacting people on a deeper level. Like, it's triggering feelings of warmth. You trigger feelings of nostalgia. You trigger feelings of like family, of responsibility, of commitment, relationships, just like, yeah, lust was like the energy. Like, it's not that there isn't lust, but it's beyond lust. It's like you trigger feelings of love for people. And so this is why you could be a heartbreaker too, is because, a lot of people maybe do tend to fall in love with the idea of you, that you would be like the perfect partner for them. And then you're like, like they're obviously, you're not interested in all of the people that are pursuing you. So you have to break some hearts here. So let's look into some personality traits that you have that make you attractive, and then we're going to look into physical characteristics. So pile 1, what makes them so attractive as far as their personality is concerned? Why are people so attracted to them? Pile 1. I think there's one that flipped over. Maybe not. Okay. Pile 1, what makes them attractive? Why are people so drawn to them? Yeah, I told you, you're a little bit shy, very loyal, yeah. Soft, gentle, experienced. So even though you have this childlike energy, you're very mature. You have this maturity, you have this wisdom, you have life experience, you've been through a lot of things. And even though you've been through a lot of things, you still somehow maintain your childlike nature. You still maintain your curiosity for life, your excitement for life, your adaptability. Like, you're not rigid and stuck in your ways because, oh, I've learned my lessons and you have boundaries everywhere. You're still like free flowing and like, I'll explore this. Like, I'm open to this. Like, you're just open to new things. But you do come off shy, empathetic. I'm telling you, this is exactly your energy. This is exactly what I'm picking up on. This is what I've been describing. It's this very balanced energy, very harmonious. It's like you bring comfort to people when they're around you, especially romantically. You're very caring, empathetic. You can feel other people. You can empathize with them. You could be a healer, a counselor, a therapist, work in healthcare. I don't know, you just like feel other people and you know exactly what to give them, whatever, you know exactly what they need, you know. Very loyal, very trustworthy. Like people can genuinely rely on you and they feel that. They feel like you're not just fucking around or whatever. Like you're loyal. Like if you're in a relationship, you're loyal to them. Like they are your world. I feel like the shy energy is something that they pick up about you at first, like, but once they get to know you, like I was saying, you have these other sides to you that is very open, expressive, lively, curious, you know, very energetic. Yeah, exactly. Very playful and youthful. So yeah, I think that's part of what makes you attractive is that they just, not that they don't know what they're gonna get, but it's like it's a fun time with you no matter what, because maybe sometimes you're coming through as a little bit more serious and quiet, sometimes you're coming through as really talkative, sometimes you're coming through as really funny and playful, sometimes you just are very wise and spiritual. It just depends. Like you could call it moody, whatever. This is very moody energy. Yeah, Gemini and Cancer, sure. Maybe you're moody, but you know what? People love it because I feel like it just makes you interesting. It makes you refreshing. It keeps people alive. I don't know. It's just not boring. And with experience coming out, I don't think it's immaturity. Like you get triggered and then you act like a 5-year-old child and, you know, you go on this tangent and then an hour later you're a different person and then 5 minutes later you're a different person. It's like, that's like very up and down emotional, you know? I feel like you have a pretty good hold on your emotions. I just feel like you have different personalities and energies to you. Like maybe some days you're more calm and maybe quiet, and that brings out a certain side to you. And then some days you just feel really alive and energized and happy, and that's a different side to you. And you can just kind of, it's almost like a cloak. Like you can just you can wear many hats, you know, and you can, you're very versatile. And this is just something that's really attractive. Especially if you are a Gemini or Cancer or even Pisces, okay, this is just is what it is, right? This is something you have to accept about yourself, and I feel like a lot of people actually love that part about you, even though maybe some people have given you shit about it, you know? All right, so let's see physically what makes you attractive. So what are people attracted to pile 1-4 physically, like their physical appearance? Okay, so we have nice legs. So you can have really nice legs that people love. Maybe you work them out, or the shape of them, how long they are, maybe the softness of your skin. Maybe they're just really muscular. You have nice calves. They're just, maybe like people love it when you show your legs, like when you wear skirts or shorts. It's just really attractive. Tan skin, so you could be darker in complexion, or you could just love to tan, or maybe you tan really well, and just the way your skin glows, it just looks really nice. We have blue eyes, business attire, strong. We have nice chest at the bottom, distinct voice. I do feel like there's something about the way you express yourself, and your voice in particular could be really sexy. With this Gemini energy coming through, this is somebody who's really eloquent, really articulate, knows how to express themselves clearly, but also playfully, also very blunt and straightforward. But I think you're like there is a calmness and a presence and like a compassionate energy to you when you talk. So yes, you could be pretty straightforward, but it's still coming from this really like loving place. I'm not getting like cold or insensitive or anything like that, but yeah, like your voice itself could be really sexy, like the sound of your voice. Maybe you sing, you know, really well, or this is just something that people really pick up about you. It's maybe you have a soothing voice, sexy, seductive, I don't know. Your eyes, so for some of you, you could have blue eyes and your eyes are beautiful, or just whatever color your eyes are. I just feel like people love your eyes, the color of your eyes, the shape of your eyes, looking into your eyes. Nice chest, so man or woman, you have a nice chest area there, whatever size it is, however it looks, people love it. people like it. Strong, so yeah, like you could definitely work out, you could definitely have a nice, with the strength energy here as well, the strength card, you could have, you could go to the gym, work out, have a strong body, tone, muscular, in whatever way, shape, or form. Maybe it's like, maybe you don't really work out, but you're just strong, and maybe you look like weaker than you are, you know, like you maybe are small or petite, or like not super muscular, but you can lift like whatever, you can move a whole bed by yourself, you know, and it's just like you're just really strong, but it's unassuming. And then with this business attire, I feel like some of these people could be like, if you wear business clothes to work, like if you work in the corporate world or somewhere where professional, where you have to dress up, I do feel like a lot of people are attracted to you there, specifically in your career or wherever you wear this business attire. And you have a lot of eyes on you in that area of your life, and you look really good and sexy in the business clothes that you choose to wear, like dressy clothes. Or if that's not your job, then whenever it is that you do dress up, like nicer, doesn't have to be business, this is just giving me more formal, more like date night type of, you know, where you actually like dress up, right? Like you're wearing dressed up, dressy clothes, that people find you really attractive when you dress up like that. Okay, so that is what people find really attractive about you. Now, if you have a specific person in mind that you are asking about or wondering about, this isn't going to be what they find attractive about you. This is just going to be general messages from that person if you were asking about somebody. So stay tuned for that. If you do have someone, if you don't, then you don't have to watch this. You can stay tuned if you're just curious. Just, I don't know. You want to envision or fantasize about someone. Anyway, so pile one, whoever it is that they're thinking about, this person that finds them attractive, this person that's finding them attractive right now, what do they want to say? What do they want to say to pile one? Okay, that's a lot of messages. I have a lot to say with this Gemini energy. Okay. So we have, I could never give you what you deserve. I miss our deep conversations. Okay, so I definitely do feel that you are very capable of having deep, insightful, intellectual conversations. Like, conversations with you are not boring. They're not superficial. They're not like small-minded, or like you're not really into small talk. I feel, although you are good at it, I feel like you're deep. Like, you surprise people because at first maybe you don't give off that energy. I don't know. Actually, I think you give off just like mysterious energy. Like, people are just like not sure. But upon getting to know you, there is this, you're very intelligent, you know, you're very wise, and you can have deep conversations with people, and this person in particular really misses that. My life was so much better with you in it. Okay, so this is past energy kind of coming through for me. Like, somebody from your past is wishing you were still in their life, or you're asking about somebody who is no longer in your life. They miss you, but they don't feel good enough for you. They feel like they're less than. I feel your energy. Okay, so this person, if you are thinking about them a lot, I do feel like they feel that. They feel your energy. You are so beautiful. Yeah, this person definitely thinks you're beautiful, attractive. I don't love myself, but I'm working on it. Yep, that's this energy here. Like, this person is really insecure or doesn't feel good enough for you. Feels like you're, like, puts you on a pedestal. I can't stop thinking about you. Wow. You taught me so much. I do feel like you did. I feel like you are a really, like I said, wise person. You have a lot of depth. You have a lot of life experience. You've gained a lot of wisdom. You're very intuitive. You're good to talk to. You're easy to talk to. And I just feel like you were a big like support system for this person emotionally, and you just taught them so much, whether it was through talking or through just your presence, through experiencing you. I creep on your social media, okay? So they're watching you on social media, and I also feel like they think you're really beautiful. Whatever types of pictures you're posting or videos or whatever it is that you are exposing publicly, I feel like they are looking at you as like really, really beautiful and really good energy. I'm also getting with this, like they're looking at your like pictures, if they have pictures of you. Kind of like they miss you. There's a lot of, okay, this is what it is. It's nostalgic energy. You make people feel nostalgic. You also make people feel like they miss you once you're gone. Like you have that energy where you gave to them like so much comfort and so much support and so much presence and attunement and this deep, close, intimate energy that is really hard to find. And this person felt really loved by you. You know, people feel loved by you. They feel like you care about them, like you genuinely like or know them, like you see them, like you want to understand them, like there's this genuine connection piece that you bring. And so whenever people are no longer, like when you're no longer in people's lives, they genuinely feel like there's a missing piece to their life, like they feel nostalgic over you because you brought so much like this cozy, comforting energy to them. That's what you do to people. So obviously this specific person, but I think just overall, like people, your exes, like just people who you date, this is how they feel after you're gone. My work is my main priority. So do you see how I was saying, like, there's not this energy of, I want to bang the fuck out of you, you know, just like that, like really lustful sexual energy. Not that it's not there, but I feel like people just respect you so much more than to like talk about you that way. And even here it came through as very respectful, very like, you're so beautiful. You know, there's other messages in this pile that are more like just dirty or whatever. And just all these like very respectful messages came out. So I just feel like you are very respected. I think you carry yourself really well. You're very elegant. You're very, like, what's the word? Like, graceful, like, confident in yourself. You know, you know what you deserve. You have a strong sense of self-worth, and I feel like people definitely feel that about you, and this is why they want to like marry you. Not even just like have sex with you, they want to like literally make you their part of their life. And so there's definitely somebody here that really misses you. Their life does feel empty without you. They feel your energy, can't stop thinking about you. They are focused on work right now. They're still seeming to be in this insecure energy. Maybe this is somebody whose heart you broke, who's coming through. And I'm just going to pull a final card because I can't leave you hanging like that. What do you need to know about this? What do you need to do? What do you need to know? You need to do nothing about this. There is no action you need to take. You need to continue to withdraw your energy. Do you focus on yourself? Keep building your life. Keep building your career, building your wealth, building your whatever you're building, okay? And if anything is meant to change, it will change. It's going to happen in divine order and timing. It's going to be a surprise. You just need to continue to do you. Continue to do you and focus on your own evolution and independence, financial freedom, your business, your career, the projects that you're involved in. That's what you need to do. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile one. It was so cool. It was such an interesting reading. So let me know if this resonated with you, or if you enjoy these types of readings. If you'd like a personal reading with me, I do one-on-one like Zoom calls where we meet face-to-face on a live call, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, and we'll do tarot readings for you, however much time we have. And then I also do pre-recorded video readings, so go ahead and check that out in the link below. If you would like to purchase my manifestation candles for gifts for your sister, your mom, your whoever who wants to manifest their dream reality, it could be for men too. then also check that out on my website. And I'm sending you so much love, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this rose quartz, this is your reading today. And we're going to look into why are people so attracted to you? So what makes you so magnetic, so attractive? What is your sex appeal? We're going to look into personality traits. We're going to look into physical characteristics, kind of what wants to come through generally, but we are going to specifically look into physical characteristics from my deck and personality traits. Okay. And then at the end of the reading, so if this is about a specific person, then keep that in mind. What does that person find attractive about you? And if it is about a specific person, at the end, we are going to look into messages from them. What is it that they want to tell you right now? Just for a little additional confirmation or message or whatever. And if this is about the general public, just people, then that's fine. You don't have to stay for those messages at the end. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we have surrender. We have mind. We have the moon. We have the 8th house with intimacy. And secrets. Ooh, okay. You're a mysterious pile here. Definitely what people find attractive about you is you're very secretive, very mysterious, perhaps very private, very to yourself. You don't say a lot. You don't expose a lot about yourself, your life. You don't share a lot of your feelings. But there's a lot going on in your mind. There's a lot. Like, you are not a simple person. It's not that you're quiet or secretive because you have nothing to say or you're not interesting. I feel like you have so much going on within you but you keep it within. You hold it within. And this makes you quite alluring, is what I'm hearing. Is like people are very drawn to you. You know how like people are generally drawn to things that they don't understand. Well, like when it comes to like romantically, like people they can't figure out, people who are like a puzzle or a mystery, someone who is hard to get, hard to pinpoint or tame, stuff like that. That's your energy. And I just feel like people are drawn to you because you don't expose everything. You're not like an open book, is what I'm getting. So this is Cancer energy. This is Scorpio energy, okay? And then we have more Scorpio energy here with Venus and Scorpio. That's so interesting. Because in pile 1, we had a Venus and Gemini card, and there was like a Gemini energy, and you have Scorpio, same situation. But anyway, Venus and Scorpio, yeah, definitely. You have like this deep, dark world. I feel like you're very taboo. You're very unconventional, and especially in the bedroom, like sorry to say, but I feel like you're a freak, okay? Like, that's the side of you that comes out in the bedroom. Like, you are open to trying a lot of things sexually, and you're very open, you're very unconventional. Intimacy, yeah. I feel like intimately, people are really attracted to you. Yeah, I feel like the way that you connect with them, when you're intimate with them, when you're sexual with them, you just, like, make people feel united. I don't know, like you make people feel like almost like in a union with themselves. It's like this deep, intense synergy, this deep, intense connection that people feel with you because of this scorpionic energy, So I do feel like there is a lot of lustful energy here for you and towards you from a lot of people. Particularly like that seductive, like you do have a very seductive nature, very sexy, seductive, secretive, hard to read, mysterious, mystical, even spiritual. Okay, you're very spiritual. It's like you're a deep feeler, and people definitely feel this about you. But you're also very mental too. Like you're very I don't know, this mind, like logical. I feel like people are attracted to your mind. I feel like people are attracted to the way your mind works, or maybe the fact that they can't figure out how your mind works, how it's a puzzle. Like, look at this. It's chaotic. It's all over the place. But people are attracted to, like, the chaos of your mind. I don't know what exactly that means. Then we have this surrender energy too. This is detached. This surrender to me is like completely detached. Like detached from outcome. You're surrendered. You go with the flow. You don't worry about certain things. Like I know we have this mind energy, which could look like you're worrying about a lot of things, but I don't know, maybe on the surface you come off as very calm, cool, collected, detached, like not clingy energy, you know? And again, this is this energy of like you're hard to get, you're hard to tame, you're hard to get access to because you are so detached. Okay. Let's pull some tarot cards and see a little bit more. What makes pile 2 sexy is what I feel called to say. I feel like you're sexy. Why are people so attracted to pile 2? Yeah, again, this detached energy. Well, this is a card of attachment, but I just feel like it's kind of like you're closed off a little bit. Maybe even avoidant. Like if we're going to call it an attachment style, maybe you lean more on the avoidant side. You give all this depth, but like you don't show it. You keep it to yourself. Temperance. More of that elusive. Yeah, very elusive. Dreamy energy. There's so much below the iceberg, you know? Like there's so much below the surface. Like there's just a little tip of the iceberg that shows, and then there's this depth underneath that you are. And it's like you're the empress. You're like this perfection. I feel like physically you're perfect. Okay? Like pile 2. I feel like genuinely and objectively speaking, you are very physically attractive, okay? And you're definitely very seductive because of this mysterious energy that you have to you. It just kind of looks like you have it all. You have like, you kind of have the perfect body. You have like a really beautiful face or a nice face. You have nice hair. You have it all, right? This is Taurus and Libra energy. You're very beautiful. And I do feel like you focus on your beauty. Like you make sure that your appearance is on point, you know, that you do take care of your body, that you do style your hair and your nails, and if you're a dude, then that you just I don't know why dudes would accessorize, but like, yeah, maybe you do. Some guys do. You just like dress to impress, okay, is what I'm getting. Like, I feel like you do like attention. I really do. Like, it doesn't seem like you do, because you do seem a little bit more private and secretive, but you do like to show off what you have. Like, you like to show off, like, your pentacle, you know? Like, I have a nice car, I have a nice clothes, I have nice hair, I have a nice body, you know, I have money, I have a good job, I have a nice, you know, home, I own nice things. Like, I don't know, there's this kind of energy of, like, you're proud of what you have, and you do kind of, like, flaunt it a little bit. But you're very, like, quiet and private about your personal life, and you're very secretive about, like, your feelings, and maybe even opening up your heart and your feelings to other people. And I feel like with this Empress energy, like, people just kind of pedestalize you, if that's a word. Like, they kind of just put you on this pedestal of, like, this is this ideal perfection of a person, okay? Maybe that's the image that you give off, is that you're kind of perfect, like, you have no flaws, like, everything's fine. And maybe that's because you hide a lot of things. I'm not saying that, like, you're hiding your flaws and you're flawed. I'm just saying that, like, maybe you're very particular about what it is that you show the world about yourself, and so they fall in love with this idea of you. But maybe there's a part of you that's, like, afraid to show the true you. That's why, you know, you're so secretive, is because maybe you're afraid of rejection, or you're afraid of something, and so you kind of hold back and keep things like a secret and a mystery. But I feel like people definitely do see you as this ideal person that they would want to be intimate with and be even with in a relationship with the Empress. Like you would be an ideal mother, an ideal father, an ideal man, you know, an ideal partner, an ideal spouse. But I do feel like it's kind of, that's what's on the surface of you. And not to say that when they get to know you, they feel otherwise. It's just, I think it's on purpose that you show this curated version of yourself as a protection mechanism. Because there's definitely something you're hiding here. Secrets, we have the Seven of Swords, which is about secrets, avoidance, hiding, you know, avoiding. And then we have the Moon, which again is about secrets, the unknown, illusion. So there's something about you that it's like you're hiding. Is very Scorpionic energy. It could just be that you're a Scorpio, or you have a Venus in Scorpio, or somewhere prominent where it's like, it's just this elusive energy, this intangible energy, this I can never quite know you. Like even if you're partnered with someone, I feel like your partner still feels like they can't totally figure you out. There's still things you keep to yourself. Like you're just a very private person. You could also be a 7 life path. I just get like seductive. Like even this dude is sitting here and just the way he's looking, it's like he just seems very, you know, like the Temperance card is very balanced, very feminine and masculine energy is pretty balanced here, very angelic. Okay, you seem very angelic, but like look at his eyes, the way he's looking, it's just like very seductive. Like you seduce people, you draw people in. I don't think you're doing it on purpose. I just think that this is just kind of your vibe. You suck people in. You know how to balance energies. Like you know what to show and what to use to get what you want, kind of. Okay, well, for some of you, I'm just gonna call it, like some of you could be slightly manipulative, you know, like you could be manipulating people to get what you want. And so people are attracted to the version, like the mask, you know, obviously you're manipulating, so it's like, that's not the true you, but they're falling for the manipulation, and whatever that is that you're presenting is what they're falling in love with and attracted to and seduced by. So obviously, like, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but like, I am going to tell you what to do. Don't hurt people, you know, to get what you want. Like, just be honest at least about that. That was for just like some of you. I don't think that most of you are like that, but I'm sure there's somebody here that does have that tendency, and they need to be kind of, you know, called out. Yeah, Page of Wands. I kind of feel like pile 2, you are, I was going to say with the Temperance energy right away when it came out, is like non-committal, but then I saw the King of Pentacles, so I was like, well, but I don't know. I just feel like you are more non-committal. Like, I don't think that you are the type of person who is in a relationship or wants to be, or maybe if you are, you just like to maintain your freedom. You like to maintain your autonomy. You like to keep doing your things, like explore, take your space, have your space, do things that make you happy, go out. This is kind of like freedom energy, and this is not being tied down. So I just don't think you like being tied down. So you don't like relationships that tie you down. But like I said, there's this image that you present that you're the all-around perfect person, like that you would be the greatest partner, the best wife or husband. And I just think that there's a catch to that, you know, like I just feel like you need a lot of space and you need a lot of privacy. And this is honestly what people are attracted to, okay? People are attracted to that. People are attracted to your kind of elusive nature. I want to see if there's anything else. Let's see. We're going to pull one more of these. Whoa. North Node, Destiny. Okay, I also feel like a lot of people think that you're their person. They fall in love with you and think that you are their soulmate. You have soulmate energy. Pisces the mystic. I mean, you can't make this up. Libra the idealist. Exactly. Libra. So there is this perfection energy to you where you know exactly how to appeal to people of the opposite sex or whoever sex is interested in you or you're interested in. You know exactly what to say. You know exactly what to do to make them, like you, be attracted to you, fall in love with you. You know exactly what to do. Like, you know what you're doing. Okay. And you're very attractive. You're very charming. You're easy to talk to. So what is this depth to you that, like, you're not revealing? Now I'm just curious about you, okay? See, even I'm attracted to you. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm intrigued. I'm diving deeper into your energy instead of being like, you know what? Fuck that. So this is exactly the effect you have on people. So what's going on here? What is this deeper energy? Again, the King of Pentacles here. It's still just very closed. Like I don't think this is the deeper secretive energy. This is a very curated version that you present. It's like, nope, this is the clean version. This is the public version of myself. Who are you behind closed doors? What are these secrets? What is this 8th house stuff? What are you hiding? Ooh. Oh. We're gonna take the Tower here. You're spicy. Pile 2. You're explosive. Okay, well, some of you could have anger issues. I'm just gonna call it. Some of you could have anger issues, emotionally reactive, just really easily triggered. Okay. You could also be a Tower in people's lives. Like you could be the type of person that takes people out of their comfort zone a lot, especially sexually. Like people try things with you that they've never tried before, and it's like just explosions everywhere, Very sexy energy. This is Mars energy. Okay, so Aries and Scorpio, very fiery, passionate energy. I just feel like behind closed doors, you're very sexual, fiery, passionate, and you do like to try new things. You have this, maybe like all of this secret is like sexual energy that is like suppressed, like or maybe it's not sexual, but it's like fire, masculine energy. It's a masculine energy that you're kind of not showing just how, I don't know, like, yeah, how much of that life force you got within you. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's like, to some people it's too much, to some people maybe, because it's like the Tower, it's like, it just like breaks things up because it's a lot. To some people, it's exactly what they need. You got a lot of energy. We're not going to keep digging. That's fine. I'm satisfied with my answer. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to just ask, just before we get into personality and physical traits, what else about Pile 2 that makes them so attractive? You're like a wish fulfillment for a lot of people. You are an emotional wish fulfillment. People fall in love with you. A lot of people fall in love with you, Pile 2. You're their wish come true. I feel like I have to say this. I think there are some people watching this reading who are not, like, on the better side of this reading, and who are, like, manipulative, maybe even narcissistic, maybe, like, they're not loyal, they cheat, like, all of that, like, sneaky behaviors. And so for those people, if you know who you are, like, watching this, I feel like you fool people, you know, to be attracted to you and fall in love with you because of like the persona that you put off. Like you give this vibe that you're this perfect whatever, but deep down inside you're actually like a player or, you know, abuser, or you use people or manipulate or whatever. But you people just still fall in love with you because of this beautiful package that you present. Okay, and then it eventually falls apart once they get to know you. The tower, they get to know you and it does fall apart. That's for those of you, I have to say that because I feel the energy and I have to say it. But I think for others of you who are not in that spectrum or on that spectrum or whatever, I just feel like people do genuinely fall in love with you. Okay, and it is, you are lovable, obviously. You're lovable because there's just this mystery to you. That's it. There's this mystery. They can't 100% put their finger on you. They can't figure you out. You're kind of a puzzle, and it makes you very attractive and intriguing, and people just want to get to know you more and more and more, but you only give like a little of yourself, and yeah, this makes people drawn to you. Okay, so let's see personality. Specifically, can we get some personality traits? What makes pile 2 attractive? I feel like for some of you, the way you accessorize is really attractive. The bracelets you wear, necklaces that you wear. Maybe it's like more boho style too. I also feel like if you're pregnant, like your belly, like if you've ever been pregnant, you were very, very sexy. Like people found you to look very sexy pregnant, or that they imagine you being pregnant and that would be really attractive and really sexy, like how you would look with a baby in your belly. Obviously, that's if you're a woman. It would just be like your feminine energy, just like radiating. Curious, weird, and unique. If you're a man, I feel like your beard, or if you have longer hair, if you're a man, that's really attractive. And your beard. You are very deep. You're very deep. And I just feel like also like in the bedroom, like there's something coming through continuously about you, like these sexual references that I'm getting in my head, you know, like it wasn't coming through for pile 1. It's definitely coming through for you, you know, like you like to go deep, or you like it deep, like this stuff, little stuff like that. Like there's this very sexual nature to you, which is totally fine. Like you're just, you know, you like pleasure and you like exploring other people, or you like being explored sexually, or exploring your sexuality, trying new things. You like it rough, you're weird, you're unique. Yeah. But also like deeply romantic, okay? It's not just sexual. It's like when you connect with another person, it's like it's soul-to-soul connection. It's soul-to-soul lovemaking, okay? It's not just like deep, rough sex. It's like, it's genuine, like making love, okay? I feel like you what you're looking for really is to connect with someone like that. So for those of you who are non-committal, for those of you who don't want to be tied down in a relationship with a person because you can't, you know, you're not satisfied or whatever, I feel like what you're really longing for is this deep soul connection with another that you feel the strongest sexually. So I think maybe you do date around or try out all these options, because not because you just want to fuck the whole city, but because you're looking for that intimate connection with union. You're looking for union with another soul to feel that depth, you know, that intensity, that connection. And I think what you're really looking for is yourself in another. I think what you're really looking for is this deep connection with yourself. That's why you long so much for it in another. And until you find it in yourself, you're not going to be able to connect with like that with another person. So I think there is a lot of healing and self-love here that needs to be cultivated, because I do think you're avoiding something. Like I do think you're avoiding feelings. And although people find this attractive about you, I think upon deeper look, you know, things fall apart and they don't work out. And so maybe that's why, it's because what you're really looking for is connection with you, and like that you are the source, you know, because I think deeply what you long for is romance, is love. You're also a very creative person. You're very curious. You're weird and unique. So I just feel like you have a lot of interesting qualities and traits to you that people really find attractive. Okay? But I think a lot of it you don't show. Like you're scared to show it. Guarded. Oh my gosh, this whole time and stubborn. Masculine. I'm feeling a lot of masculine energy with this pile as well. So take that how it resonates, but maybe there is a wounded masculine energy in you that needs to be healed. And if you're a woman, then maybe it could still be that, you know? Yeah, guarded and stubborn. So I definitely do feel like you are a bit closed off, which makes you attractive. I want to say it makes you attractive, but it's kind of not in a healthy way, you know? I feel like people are attracted to this because of their trauma, you know, a lot of times. Not necessarily because it like makes them feel safe, you know? So physically, what makes pile 2 attractive? I don't know why, but I get the feeling that for some of you watching this, it's like I'm reading for a person that you are attracted to. Or I'm reading your ex's energy, or I'm reading your love interest's energy, or somebody that you're involved with. You know, like for some of you, I'm sensing this isn't even your energy. This is somebody you're connected to's energy. And this is what makes you attracted to them. So take that if that resonates. Okay. So we have afro textured hair, broad shoulders, unique appearance, light skin. I'm also getting Aquarius energy from you. I was gonna say from this person. See, I'm already in the energy of this is not you. Anyway, yeah. So Aquarius energy, tattoos. Yeah. So what makes you attractive is if you do have tattoos that look sexy on you. People find that sexy. Piercings, like I said, like if you accessorize. I feel like you have tattoos, piercings, accessories, like that whole vibe you got going on, kind of like bad boy, bad girl vibe is what I'm getting. It makes you really sexy. You have a unique appearance, so whatever it is that you wear, however it is that you dress, it definitely stands out, and you don't fit in like with the crowd. Like maybe you wear a lot of dark colors or a lot of like showy jewelry, or your hair is really bright or crazy afro textured hair, right? So maybe you wear your hair in like a cool, like crazy wild style. Broad shoulders, so yeah, nice broad shoulders, especially if you're a man. That's definitely sexy. We have light skin and dimples, so those things could also be attractive. Your dimples when you smile. Yeah, beautiful smile. I feel like people think that you do have a beautiful smile, beautiful teeth, maybe some like your dimples show when you smile, and you could be lighter skinned. So that is physically what people find attractive about you. Let's see if I'm getting anything else. If you have a dog, I feel like people like your dog. I'm definitely getting like a seductive, even more promiscuous energy, very sexual, sexy, flirtatious, good with words, very physically beautiful, very physically like you take care of yourself and your body, and you're very attractive. And the way that you present yourself just like looks unique and different. It like stands out. Something about you stands out. Okay, so that was your reading pile 2. I'm sorry if I like was blunt about some things, but it is what it is, and I'm reading for many people, so whatever doesn't resonate with you, just don't claim that. Obviously, it's not you. So now we're gonna look into messages from the person that you know, you're thinking about, that you're asking about, like who finds you attractive, or if this person finds you attractive, or what they find attractive about you, that specific person, we're going to see what they have to say to you. Okay? So whoever it is that is finding you attractive right now, that you're thinking about, we're going to see what they want to tell you. Oof, okay, that's a lot of messages. I hope you have time. Okay. I'm scared you'll reject me. I'm afraid of being vulnerable. Okay, so this person lives in a lot of fear. I was selfish. I want to bang. I'm sure they do. It's the vibe you give. It's like people want to bang. Like people want to have sex with you. And I'm not saying that that's all that they want. It's just you have this sex appeal that is irresistible. And people are enamored by you. Like they are just obsessed with you. Okay? Like they become obsessed with you. The intensity of this love scares me. Again, so there's 3 energies of fear. So you instill a lot of fear in this person, or maybe just people in general, like romantically, like you trigger fear for them, like they're scared to lose you. It's very intense, the love that you provide for them, the sexual experience that you provide for them. They don't feel good enough for you, like you're gonna reject them. They're afraid to open up to you. I don't feel the same way. You make me feel so good. I fantasize about you a lot. I think sexually a lot. I'm dealing with some personal issues right now. I miss you so much. I need some space. Honestly, some of this energy I feel like is you. Like I feel like you're the type of person that needs space. Okay? I feel like you're the one that usually doesn't feel the same way about these people who are attracted to you. I feel like you're a lot of times afraid to be vulnerable. So take whatever resonates. Maybe the person you're asking about also is like this, but I just feel like that's kind of your energy here. So it's intertwined with this person. Your energy and their energy is like connected. I was selfish. I don't know. That could be either one. I feel like you do tend to be selfish sometimes with your needs, your space, your time. I love the way you smell. I'll put that here. I'm afraid of losing my independence. Again, I think this is your energy. I want to be strong for you. Yeah, some of these messages, I just feel like they're your energy, and it's also like what makes this specific person like kind of attached to you and connected to you. You do make them feel really good. They think about you a lot, fantasize about you a lot. They love the way you smell. So I feel like you have been intimate with this person, so they know what they're getting, and they definitely like it and miss it. This person seems to be dealing with some personal issues right now that they're working through. There's also a lot of fear that they're feeling when it comes to you. I feel like you told them you need space or something. Like, I don't feel the same way. I need space. I'm afraid of losing my independence is your energy. Or at least that's the vibe I got from the cards. And this person's just like, I'm afraid of losing you. Yeah, maybe you even feel like mutually about this. Like, I want to bang. I fantasize about you a lot. I love the way you smell. I kind of feel like it's something that you would say or be into. But obviously this person also thinks that as well. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a final message just so I don't leave you hanging. What do you need to know about this? What do you need to do about this? What is the advice? What is the advice for pile 2? independence. Just continue. And this literally fell on these cards. I need some space. I'm afraid of losing my independence. And then this is the happily single card. And very independent, very much in her own space. Okay. Focusing on her work, on his work, job, career, money, financial freedom. So I feel like the advice for you is to continue to stay in your own energy, take your space, and just keep grinding. I don't know, keep hustling towards something. She's self-employed, entrepreneur, money, wealthy, you know, living a comfortable, luxurious life. I feel like that's also important to you. And that's your advice. Stay single. Which I honestly don't think that you would have a problem with, pile 2. Okay, so that was like kind of an interesting message here that came through with what makes you attractive. There was a lot of different energies here that were showing up. And let me know if any of this resonated with you in the comments below. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I do one-on-one tarot readings via like a Zoom call where you can ask me as many questions as you would like during the time frame. Or I do pre-recorded video readings as well if you'd like some guidance on your life, your specific situation. So go ahead and check that out. And then also check out my manifestation candles. Manifest your dreams, manifest abundance and prosperity, manifest positive changes. I make them myself. They're infused with crystals. They smell really good. They're perfect Christmas gifts. So easy gifts to give. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this beautiful crystal, this is your reading today, and we're going to look into why are people so attracted to you. So this could be physically, like physical traits, or personality, energy, your aura. We're going to look into all of it. And you know, this could be somebody specific that you're thinking about, like this specific person. Why are they attracted to you? Or you can look at it as people as a whole, okay? And then at the end of the reading, we're also going to get some messages from if this is about a specific person that you're thinking about, or if you just have a specific person that you're wondering about, we're going to get messages from them, see like where they're at and how they feel. And we're also going to pull some personality traits for you from my personality traits deck and some physical characteristics as well of what makes you attractive. Okay, so your cards, we have obstacles, morality, conjunction with empowerment, and resistance. Ooh, okay. We have Mercury and Taurus. A little bit of stubbornness there. Obstacles. Ooh, you're looking at obstacle course. I feel like it's hard to get to you. What people find attractive about you is that you're hard to get to. You're a fight, kind of. Like people have to fight for you, fight for your attention. Like you resist a lot of people, you know? You don't let them near you. You don't let them come to you. You have a really strong moral compass. So I feel like you have really strong values. You're a very empowered person. You have a really strong sense of self-worth and self-respect, independence, and you don't entertain people, really. You don't give people the time of day. And you do put up a fight, I think, you know, obviously, like, especially in romantic situations. Yeah, I feel like you're a challenge. Like you're a challenge to get, which is obviously very attractive, right? Because you're not easy to get, is what I'm getting. You're intense. What's the energy I'm feeling? It's like I'm not getting a lot from you. I'm not getting a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's kind of maybe your energy. Like people don't get a lot from you. Like maybe you're very stoic or very like to yourself, closed off even, or just private. This was kind of coming out in pile 2, but so yeah, let's pull some more cards to understand your energy and what people find attractive about you. So universe, can we please get more on what people find attractive about pile 3? There's a fighting energy. There's a lot of different people here, a lot of different energies. I feel like some of these are people outside of you who are trying to pursue you. And some of this is like your energy as well. Like I said, like with this Queen of Wands energy, I feel like you're very attractive. You're very fiery. You're very charismatic. You know who you are. You're very independent and empowered. Very warm too. Like you have warm energy. Very fiery, passionate, sexy, alluring, seductive, physically attractive. Maybe even witchy, spiritual, okay? But very powerful. Like I almost feel like people are kind of intimidated by you and scared of you to some extent because of your power. Like you almost have this like air around you, this protective bubble around you where it's like people can't approach you. It's not that you're unapproachable, but you have a lot of strength to you, and people are intimidated by this and they're like afraid. You're so beautiful and you're so like your energy is so powerful that people are definitely, they notice you. Like everyone notices you. I feel like you're definitely like the center of attention. When you show up somewhere, you're on fire, okay? But it's like people are afraid to actually like approach you. It's like an obstacle. I almost feel like they have to create some sort of like huge, elaborate thing to just talk to you. Like they can't just be like, hey, can I buy you a drink? Or hey, I really like your outfit. Like that is not an option for people because they put you in a different category of like, you don't just ask pile 3 for a drink. You have to come up with a huge elaborate scenario. And it's like, no, they don't. Like if they only knew, they could just literally ask you for a drink and then it would probably be fine. But you give off this impression that you're like unattainable. You're not interested. You give off this vibe, you're not interested. You're in your own world. You're very empowered, very confident in yourself. You have your shit together. You're very independent. Maybe you have your own business, or you have like a really good career, or just you have a lot of money, or you live a luxurious life, or you just present yourself as somebody who has good things, okay? And you carry yourself really confidently. You're really poised. And people are literally like feeling like peasants next to you and like crumbs, and they are scared to talk to you. This is the vibe that I'm getting from you, from your energy. You have a really high value system. Yeah, with Taurus as well. Like, and okay, so Mercury in Taurus. So Taurus energy is very committed, okay? So I just feel like you're very committed to your own like goals and dreams and your money, like and then this is also second house, right? Like how you make your own money. So I feel like you're very focused on your career right now and excelling and thriving. So you're like not even paying attention to people. This could be also like just general, like this could be obviously romantically, but this could just be people in general that are around you that are just a little bit intimidated by your energy. I don't think you do it purposely where you give off this vibe of like, I don't want to talk to you, I'm not interested, I don't give a fuck. I don't think it's insensitive or cold. I think it's just confident. I think it's just genuinely, I think you're not really interested, honestly. You're happily single here with the 9 of Pentacles. And if you're not single, then that's why you're not interested, is because you're happily in a relationship, and so you're not giving fuck me vibes, to other people, like, on purpose. Obviously, you're shutting that part of you off, but people are still sensing, like, people are still wanting to fuck you, like, people are still wanting to pursue you sexually. That doesn't go away, but you're not showing interest back because of your loyalty, because you have, again, strong values here. Yeah, I feel like there could be somebody in your life that really loves you, actually, with the King of Cups. This could be about a specific person for a lot of you that you're asking about, and they really do love you. They definitely think you're hot, sexy. They put you on a pedestal. They think it's also what you do for a living is really sexy. Whatever it is that you do, there's a lot of attraction towards that. Or maybe just the fact that you have your own business, or that you have, like, your own money and you're financially independent. You're just really empowered, and that makes you really attractive. King of Cups, if this is your energy, I also sense that you're a deep feeler, maybe even a healer, really emotionally attuned. Okay, a really emotionally intelligent. So I feel like people feel really, like, nurtured by you and safe with you once you do let them in. Yeah, this Knight of Swords, though, is giving me energy that this is, like, somebody else outside of you, or this is, like, the general, like, people who try to, like, pursue you. I just don't feel like you make it easy for people to get to you. Let's see more about that. I'm curious. Yeah, you just, like, you know your worth. You know your value. Like, you literally know what you bring to the table. And you're so solid in that no one can, like, you don't waver. Like, no one can take you off that, I was gonna say pedestal, I don't know that you put yourself, yeah, I kind of feel like you do. I feel like you put yourself on a pedestal, but not in, like, an arrogant way, in a very, like, this is just having a lot of respect for yourself, because you do know who you are, and you do know how you would be in a partnership, right? You know what you have to offer, and you really are not settling. And this just makes you really attractive, is that you don't settle for anything like crumbs or anything like that. Okay, what else makes pile 3 attractive? Look at all these, there's just people. All there is people in this reading. All these court cards, and then we have the 9 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of people interested in you, pile 3. A lot of people excited about you, passionately wanting to move towards you, wanting to pursue you, maybe are pursuing you, reaching out to you. There's definitely a lot of attention on you right now. I feel like you glow. I feel like you walk into a room and you glow. I also feel like if you wear dresses, people, if, like, you're a woman, or whatever, that when you wear a dress, like, it looks really good on you. Like, people or somebody specific is really attracted to you when you wear a dress, something more flowy, maybe, like, more flowy clothes. Also, when you have, like, a headdress or headpiece on or something, like a hat, or like hair accessories or something like that, is really attractive. Also, I'm getting royalty energy from you. Like, you look like royalty, you look like a queen, you look like a king. Like, you deserve that kind of treatment. Like, you deserve royal treatment. And that's why I think a lot of people don't measure up to that and feel less than you, because they're like, there's no way I can give pile 3 that. Like, I can just, by the way they walk, like, it's just like something about the way you walk and carry yourself and present yourself to the world that screams luxury, royalty. I know what I deserve. I'm a high value person. Like, and it's not, like, boastful. It's just this aura that you have that people pick up on, and they just don't measure up to it. And that's why they're afraid to approach you, or they already know that that's not something they can live up to or compare to. And so if you don't, I kind of feel like you should get hit on more than you do, pile 3. Like, given the energy that you're in and how physically attractive you are and just how wonderful your energy is, I feel like you should get hit on a lot more, but I just don't think that you do. Like, you get hit on, but maybe it's not as much as, like, you should, because of, like, obviously how sexy you are, right? How hot you are, whatever. And I think that's because people are just way out of your league. Like, they look at themselves as, like, I'm way out of pile 3's league. Like, I can't even approach them. You know, I won't even try. Why even bother? Like, that's going to be a fail. They're curious, though. They're watching you. They're curious. They want to, but it's like almost, it's an obstacle to get to you. Maybe for some of you because you are married, you know, and you're in a relationship, and they're like, there's just no way. And you make it very known that, like, you're not interested because you are in a relationship. All right, let's pull some personality traits. So what about your personality makes you attractive? Pile 3. Yeah, you're very optimistic, friendly, personable, charming, charismatic. All of this Queen of Wands energy here. This is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very warm and friendly. I feel like you are very positive. Like, if you are single and, like, if some of these people actually approached you, I just don't think that you would be, like, biting them, you know, like they think that you would, or you would be like, ugh, get away. Like, you know, you would genuinely be interested. You'd be open. You'd be friendly with them and warm and have a conversation with them. Like, you wouldn't reject them like they think that you would. It wouldn't be like such an obstacle. I just think that this is people's perception of you. I actually think you're quite friendly and playful and even flirtatious, but I also sense from your energy that people might read that as you're interested in them, when really it's just how you are, you know, like you're just a really warm, positive energy, very radiant energy. It's easy for you to connect with other people. So I feel like people misread that sometimes as you flirting with them and that you are interested, and that's when shit gets weird, right? Because then they make a move that's a little bit more, and then you're like, whoa, we were just friends, you know? Okay, so we have street smart, dreamer, direct. Yeah, with this fiery nature, especially like this Sagittarius energy, I feel like whenever people do pursue you and you're being friendly with them because that's your energy, and then they take it a little too far and you're like, you this whole time were just, your intention was to be friends, and then they misinterpreted your energy. You are very direct at like telling them like what's going on. I feel like you're a great communicator. And, like, you don't put up with, like, stuff that you don't want to put up with, okay? Like, you don't entertain people who you're not interested in. You don't entertain anything that you don't want. That's where your, like, self-respect comes in. And so you're very easily, like, straightforward with people. And you just kind of tell them, like, this, I'm not interested like that, you know? So yes, you're very warm and friendly, but you're also very blunt and straightforward. Like, when the time calls for it, you can cut a motherfucker out. All right, we have ambitious, deep, provocative, yeah. You're just like, okay, you know what I'm getting from you? You're just like a cool dude or a cool chick. Like, you're just so cool. Like, you have common sense. You're street smart, you know what's going on, you're perceptive, you feel your environment, you're not afraid, like you're social, like you're friendly, like you're good socially, you're a cool person, you're easy to get along with, like, but also you're very direct, you know, you don't entertain shitty, you know, treatment, you say it like it is. Maybe you're very sarcastic, you're very funny, very honest is what I'm getting from you. It's like, it is kind of like Sagittarius energy, you know, very free spirited and expressive and warm. Maybe that's not so much Sagittarius energy, but yeah, I mean, Sagittarius is very optimistic. They're very positive people, good energy. But hey, if they gotta tell somebody the truth, then they will. And so that's just what I feel like. That's your energy. That's your vibe. You're an all-around cool person that everybody wants to be friends with, and everybody wants to get to know. Everybody wants to be around you and in your energy. They feel very lucky when you give them the time of day, when you do talk to them, if you are their friend. Like, people generally feel probably very lucky to have you as their friend or in their life. You're very selective about who is around you, but not because you're cold and insensitive, but because you know your worth, and you know what you like, and you know who you are, and you know what you don't want. And this kind of makes you a little bit like intimidating. Okay, let's see more physical traits about you that makes you attractive. So what makes pile 3 attractive physically? Okay, that's so funny how that goes well together. Reddish copper hair and freckles. I feel like people with red hair usually have freckles. So anyway, if that's true for you, that's definitely something that people find attractive about you. Your hair color, that it's more red, copper, and your freckles. We have wild hair. Maybe you dyed your hair red, and it's a little wild. Yeah, kind of like this Queen of Wands. She just fuming with red, right? She's just got a lot of red, a lot of fire, passionate, masculine energy too. Shorter, you're just like this wild little person, big person, I don't know, you're just this wild person. You got if you have shorter hair, people find that sexy about you. Even if you're a woman, like, your short hair looks good. Nice ass. Okay, people think you have a nice ass. That honestly has not come out yet in any of the piles. I'm surprised. I'm sure a lot of you have nice asses, but casual attire, younger. Yeah, that's the headdress I was talking about. Nice chest. Tan skin. Okay, so your skin color, it glows. I just feel like it glows, especially when you're out in the sun. You just look really good. Younger, casual attire, nice ass, nice chest. So definitely, like, you have a nice ass and a nice chest. Like, your body seems to be really nice, okay? Really beautiful, really attractive, really sexy. Whatever size ass you have and chest you have, it doesn't matter. I just feel like it is really appealing to people. Definitely people notice it. I feel like you look really good. It's like this more casual attire that you wear, just more, I don't know, even I feel like when you just leave the house looking like a bum, or you feel like you look like a bum, or you didn't even try, you're just so casual, people are just still so attracted to you. I feel like you have natural beauty. And I also feel like for most of you, pile 3, it's not even just your physical appearance, but for a lot of you, it's your energy and your aura. It's this confidence that you carry. It's a self-respect. It's this empowerment. It's this self-assuredness. It's this self-trust, self-worth, you know? Like, that's what's really drawing people in. And so you could be literally wearing whatever clothes and you're still going to be sexy. But I especially think for you, like, I know that I mentioned the dresses, like, if you wear dresses, like, that's really sexy, but also, like, you not dressing up and trying so hard is actually something that's really attractive to people. Yeah, they're really drawn to that because it just looks like you're not even trying and you look good. Younger, so this could be like you just look younger. Like, well, no matter how old you are, the way you carry yourself, the way that you dress, the way that you looks a lot younger than your age. Okay, so you look really good for your age. Maybe your energy's younger. You just have this vibrant energetic energy. Okay, very alive, full of life energy. Maybe also like a lot of younger people are attracted to you. No matter how old you are, like you draw a lot of younger people in. And then yeah, as we mentioned, the hat or like hair accessories or anything like that you have is very attractive. So that was your reading for what makes you attractive. I hope that resonated with you. And now we're going to get into a specific person on your mind that you're asking about, if, you know, what they find attractive about you, if that's what you were intending here. We're going to see what they want to tell you, or if you just have a random person that you want to know, or the person that's attracted to you. So just however you want to look at it, okay? I'm going to ask the person that's attracted to you, what do they want to say to you? The person that's attracted to you and that you're asking about, because obviously they're attracted to you. What do they want to tell pile 3? That's too much. Okay. It's like maybe like they don't want to say too much. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me know. See this resistance energy that I'm sensing from you. Like, hold on. Like, I want to come in hot, like Knight of Swords, and rush in. But wait. I can't just jump into pile 3 like that. They deserve better. They deserve this. They deserve that. And they like overthink. I think a lot of people overthink it before like talking to you. And there's a lot of resistance here. Like, no, like I'm holding back. Okay. Your ass though. There you go. Nice ass. So you must have a really nice ass, pile 3. Yeah. People really love your ass, and this person definitely that you're asking about is obsessed with your ass. Okay? So keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing those workouts. You hurt me, but it's okay, I guess. Okay, so this could be somebody you're asking about that you hurt, or you guys had a falling out, but they forgive you, I guess. You showed me what true love feels like. Wow, okay, so this could be somebody that you love, or there was love here, feelings. I want to text you, but I don't know what to say. No one compares to you. I don't doubt it. I really don't doubt it. I feel like you are special. You are one of a kind. Like you're a catch, you know? Like once people have you, it's like they better treat you well. And you know that. And if they don't, you will cut them out. I just feel like you have this like confidence to you. And people might not know what they have until they lose you. And then they date other people and they're like, whoa, pile 3. Like, that was the best. I'm starting to realize the truth of this connection. A lot of these are, like, past people focused because I made these papers, messages 5 years ago when I was doing a lot of love readings on TikTok. That's when I was using them. They were all focused on like exes, past people, like how do they feel, whatever. That's the type of readings I was doing. So that's why a lot of this is past. So we can look at this for like a present person. I don't want everyone to assume like, oh, it's just my ex, you know, like it could be somebody that you're connected to. I love to make you laugh. You make me nervous. I'm afraid of going against social norms. I feel trapped. Okay, so let's see. So this person that you're asking about, this is what they want to tell you. I feel like they really, like, no one compares to you. Like, they genuinely feel like you were the best that they ever had. Or if you guys didn't have, like, a relationship, this could just be that, you know, they put you on a pedestal. Like, they think that you're the best and they want you. Like, they want you, but maybe they can't have you, or maybe they can, I don't know, but like no one else compares to you. So this is maybe like reassurance for you as well, that like they think that you are the best with the nicest ass. This person wants to text you. They don't know what to say, so they're kind of blocked a little bit here. They're nervous. Like, you make me nervous. They feel stuck. Like, this person feels stuck around, like, sharing something. I feel like this person definitely has feelings for you. This person definitely has feelings for you. For some of you, it is like a relationship where like you showed them what true love is. But if it's like more of a casual thing, I'm just getting that, or like a beginning of something, just like a connection, that this person still felt something with you that was a lot deeper than anyone else that they ever felt it with. Like you triggered something within this person. You hurt them though, so maybe you rejected them, or you cut them off, or you did something like that. Yeah, they're really starting to look at this connection differently. Understand this connection. Like how special you are, who you are to them, you know? But with this, like, I want to text you, but I don't know what to say, and I feel trapped. Like, they literally, like, they want to talk to you. I do feel like you guys have, like, a good connection here with I love to make you laugh. Like, this person's funny, you guys vibe, but they're just scared. They're, like, you make them nervous, and then they're afraid of going against social norms. So I feel like there could be something here that is frowned upon, or, like, not acceptable or not accepted socially. It could be that, well, I mean, it could be that you're married, or they're married, or somebody's in a relationship. It could be that you work together and they're your boss, or they're in a position of power, or you are, where like you know, can't be together. There could be some sort of resistance or restriction here externally that is impacting this. Also, I don't know, like something that's just like not socially normal. Like maybe you guys are two definitely different people. Like you're here in this category and they're here in this category, and like they feel like they don't compare to you, you know, and they're like, I can't possibly be with this person. Maybe they're poor and you're rich. I don't know. They're just like getting in their head about this. So let me just get a little bit of like advice for you. So pile 3, can we get some advice for pile 3 regarding this person that they're asking about? What do they need to do? What should they do? Oh my God. This person is going to come surging in, okay? This person is coming in. They can't wait any longer. They cannot wait any longer. Maybe there's 2 people that's coming towards you. With justice, I'm getting like this could be somebody that you used to be in a relationship with, even married to, something more committed and serious for some of you, or somebody that wants that with you. Like this person wants to take things to the next level. Like they're really excited and motivated to woo you, to like be in a relationship with you. So this isn't somebody that just wants to play around. Like, yeah, there's a lot of passion here and sexual and lust and excitement towards you, but it's something more serious and long term. Let's see. Let me remind myself what happened here. Okay, yeah, there was a lot of people here. I wonder if this is like multiple people that are trying to come towards you. Even like they're going to come towards you and you're going to have justice with someone. Like something's going to come into balance. Something's going to harmonize. Something's going to even out. Like neutralize even. Like it's just going to work itself out with someone. With this person. Obviously, we're talking about this person. They're going to come in and communicate. So that texting thing where I'm afraid to text you, they're going to get over their fear. They're going to text you. I also feel like this person's really wanting to have sex. Like, I'm getting that really strongly. Like, they really want to be intimate with you. You are just really, really sexy to them. And they want it bad, like, is what I'm getting. Like, they can't hold it, almost. Like, they just can't hold it. I don't know. So, yeah, you're like a super wish fulfillment for them. Okay, well, this person's going to talk to you. They're going to reach out to you. A lot of you, I do think this is a newer connection. I don't think you have a lot of, like, history with them, toxic energy or anything like that. I feel like the advice is like give them a chance, like see what they have, like see what they got, see what they have to offer, what kind of gift they're bringing in, okay? What kind of value. Like don't write them off. Like don't write them off. Like maybe give them a chance. They might start small because they're nervous, but I just feel like they are going to make you feel really special with the Empress, and they do see your worth and they do see your value, and they are going to make you feel special. Yeah, this could be something serious and long term here. So I would stay open to this, pile 3, if that feels right for you. And like I said, it's not just sex. Like this person wants, like they love you, I feel, or they have feelings for you. They want like a relationship with you, but they're so also like sexually attracted to you that, yeah, that's gotta happen, I guess. Yeah, there's love here. I feel like you might even love this person. So that's what I have for you, pile 3. I hope that resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments below. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I do offer one-on-one Zoom calls where you can ask me as many questions as you would like during the time that we have together, or I do pre-recorded video readings as well. And then make sure to check out my candles for manifesting your dreams, manifesting abundance and prosperity, and manifesting positive changes. I have 3 different kinds. They are perfect gifts for Christmas, birthdays, just because, or for yourself, obviously. They smell really good. So check that out on my website. All the links are below in the description box. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon. Bye.